Example in our triangle unit, what this is saying is if you take this side, how long is this side? And this side, how long is this side? And this side, how long is that side? And you line them up. So we're connecting them, yeah? What's going to happen is you can hinge them. You can flip this one up, and they will form a triangle without any leftovers, without any gaps. Thumbs up. Make sense? But what I want to teach you today is, do you think any measurement together will make a triangle? No, not even kind of. So what has to happen is two sides right here. I'm going to change my highlighter color. Orange. Two sides together have to be larger than the third. Okay, so what this is saying, let me grab the pen tool. Guys, which are the smallest of the three sides? Which two are the smallest? 3 and 4, I agree with you. 3 and 4 are the smallest. Well, what's 3 plus 4? 7. Is 7 bigger than the biggest? That's how you check. You take the smallest, add them together, and see if they're bigger than. See if this can make a triangle. How about the lengths? 1 inch, 2 inches, 4 inches. No. The smallest added together is what? 3. Is 3 bigger than 4? Nope, didn't work. Okay, what about 4 feet, 4 feet, 8 feet? What are the two smallest? Add them together. Is 8 bigger than 8? No. Nope, this is not a triangle. What's going to happen with this one, guys, is you've got a triangle that's like this, yeah? And then you've got your 4s right here. Well, your 4s are coming down, 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 down. In order for your 4s to meet, what's going to happen? They'll be flat. You won't have a triangle. Okay, what about 6 meters, 8 meters, 10 meters? Yes. What are the two smallest? 6 and 8 added together? 14. Okay, I'm going to stretch you and have you use your calculator. Erase this. Have let's do miles. Do one big triangle. What the what? How are you going to deal with this? What is this symbol right here? Do you know how to get to the square root on your calculator though? Yeah. Okay, there's a light blue button. And it says second, doesn't it? Yeah. That's too light blue. You've got to hit the second button first. And then can I look at your calculator beam? So that light blue second button. And then you have to hit the dark blue button that says x to the second power. Because if you look closely, above that is the square root sign. Everybody needs to practice this. It's going to come up. So hit the second light blue button, and then this button. Up comes the square root. Somebody have it? I want to see what it says on your calculator. Thomas? Perfect. So if you get it, it'll come up with the radical sign and a parenthesis. How many of you? I got it. Figure it out? Okay, what do we want to type in here then? Okay, type in 10, and then just hit your equal sign. 3 something? 3.16? All right, so right here, this is really just 3.16 miles. Now that you know that, is it a triangle or not a triangle? Two smallest add together, is it bigger than the biggest? Try it. Do 3.16 plus 5. Is that bigger than 9? Oh, it did not work. All right, let's do another square root button. Let me erase these. We'll keep it as miles. Well, that one didn't work. I'm trying to think if I can find one that works. Don't forget how to get to your square root button. Let's try, how about square root of 29 and 10 and 11. Figure out the square root first.
Yes.
Okay, I need help then. Break it down for me. What is the square root of 29? 5.39, so I'll put 5.4. So 5.4 plus 10, is that bigger than 11?
Yes.
Yay! Even if I throw in some square roots, are you okay with these questions?
Yeah.
Okay, you can put your calculators down. An example of one that doesn't work. But before you even see the visual, I hope you look at the numbers and realize it doesn't work. Because what's 1 plus 1? 2. 2 is smaller than 2.5. Do you agree? This is what happens if you need a visual. They can't match up. You got a big, huge gap. It literally can't make a triangle. Does that make sense now? Now with the visual? Okay. Next. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Write it on your paper. What do you think? Yes, a triangle. No, a triangle. Write it down. Number 1, which 2 did you add together? 5 and 3 is 8. Is 8 bigger than 6? Number 2, yes or no? Which did you add together? 5 and 12, 17. Yes, bigger than 13. And then number 3, yes or no? Yes. I have one more, but I'm sure you can figure it out real quick. What if you have 5 meters, 5 meters, 5 meters? Take the 2 smallest, 5 and 5, add them together. Are they bigger than the big? Yeah. Does anybody know the name of this triangle if all sides are equal? Do you know kind of? Equilateral. They're totally equilateral triangles. Okay. For this, make sure you follow directions. We've got our scratch paper, right? Okay, so all you're going to need is, you can use your worksheet. I'm going to show you how to do stuff without a ruler. All you'll need is scratch paper, paper I gave you, or worksheet, paper I gave you, and then I need to get you scissors. You guys have a paper that, right? Yeah. We need to make a triangle. Nice to myself. So right here, legs of a triangle, so mine as well. Doing this without a rest, people. I do not care how you want it kind of big. Use this carefully. Just try a little bit better. So again, just take it. Yeah? Some of you look in your papers, no using scissors, yeah? It needs to be perfect part of the next part. Carefully cut out our big. Check the amazing triangle. Set your scratch paper aside. Just focusing on the triangle. You need to mark the angle 1. For this, put a big one, angle 3. Got it? Okay, not much better. Okay, what you need scissors. Oh wait, do this part. You are going to rip. So angle 1, turn it, rip it, and one big rip. Set it aside. Angle 2. Angle, turn it, set it aside. It's garbage. Bye bye. What are we doing? One without a ruler. Angles in a triangle. Triangle is not the same as Dayton's. Not the same as Bailey's. We mostly have so even though all our triangles create something. What? Put them on here. Check. They form a line. You're supposed to. What's the line equal? 180. So what is that? Plus 2 is equal what? 180. This is called, what is it called, guys? Have up your angles. So what I'm trying to get, any triangle always equal. All right, set yourself aside. Okay, remind me, what is this called? The fact that all angles add up to equal 180? Triangle sum theorem. It comes up all the time. It's like the handiest thing to know about triangles. Okay, now that you know that, okay, we'll come back to that. I just want to go over this real super fast. This is saying describe the intersection, what color am I on, of the plane and the solid. So here's our solid. What shape is this? Square base. Square pyramid, right? Square pyramid. And then what's cutting it? Yeah, like a paper. It's a plane. Right here, this is cutting it. So what this question is asking is, where the plane is cutting the pyramid, what shape is formed? Can you see that? It is a triangle. That purple on the inside is a triangle. Do you see it? All right, what about letter B? What shape is formed there with the intersection? Okay, rectangle. Are you positive those are 90-degree angles? That's kind of like a trick on our brain because we've got to turn it sideways for the 3D effect. But if we turn the box back, 2 degrees would be 90 degrees. So you feel good about calling that one a rectangle? What do you think about letter C? Total. How many of you are okay with that concept? Something cutting a solid, you can see the intersections as long as you have the picture. Get back to the number 1. I've given you 2 angles. Can you find the 3rd angle? Does anybody have a plan? What's your plan for this one? What are you doing? Vivi, what are you doing? Okay, she's adding the angles. Because what is 75 plus 75? 150. Alright, Vivi, then what's your plan? Sure. Any single triangle, all three angles add up to 150. So what's the missing angle? 30. Thumbs up, how many are like, yeah, I got that. Right down the board. Okay, what about number 2? What's your plan on number 2, Sarah? Add 45 and 90. I think it's 135. Is that right, guys?
Yeah.
All right, what do you do with the 135? 180 minus 135. Something happened. It's 45. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, totally. Number 3. Can I show you how I learned it? I just learned take 180, subtract 30, subtract 108. Is that an okay way too? Go for it. Brenda, why don't you see try? Alright, Dane, what'd you get for this one? 42. 42. How many of you are Dane? 42? So number 4. Just gotta remember what that symbol means. I think. Guys, tell me, what'd you get? I agree. Okay, will you survive on those questions? Make sense? Knowing all three always add up to 180 is super convenient. Let me throw these. This is like a puzzle. Once you know one, other ones fall into place. Do you need a hint on number 5? Here's your hint. Don't start with angle 1. Start with angle 2. Is that okay to go out of order? Yeah, totally. So angle 1, we don't know. Angle 2, this is where it would start. Do you need another hint? Or does everybody see something? Nicole, what do you see? Okay, are you ready for a hint? Don't blink. Watch the board. Watch the board. Look at these 2. Oh, does everybody know where I'm going with this? Kylie, what do you think?
They form a linear pair, and it says that angle is 102 degrees, so you do 180 subtract 108.
I love that you use the vocab word linear pair. Those 2 form a linear pair. They form a line. A line is 180. So to find angle 2, take 180 minus 102. Grab a calculator or do it in your head. Totally. So angle 2 is 78 degrees. Now that you know angle 2 is 78 degrees, can you find angle 1? Yeah, triangle sum theorem. 180 minus 68 minus 78. Grab a calculator, type it in. Try it out. All right, hand in the air, help me out. What did you get on this one? Jalen thinks 34. So this thing right here is 34. How many got the same as Jalen? Have you looked at number 6 yet? Number 6, do you have to go in order? Absolutely not. If you see something, write it down. So I'm just going to get organized. How many angles do we have to find? 9. Oh my goodness. But again, it's like a puzzle. Once you know one, others fall into place. And again, it doesn't matter where you start. Watch for linear pair, watch for vertical angles. Does anybody see any angle that you know already? And we'll get it down. Maddie, do you see one? Angle 2. Perfect, right here. That's a linear pair. So do 180 minus 125, because linear pair equals 180 degrees. Okay, shout it out. What'd you get? 55. Okay, 55. Now that we know angle 2 is 55, hint, something else has to be 55. What do you notice, Thomas? 3 is 55. How come? They're vertical, Thomas. You killed that. Good job. They're vertical angles, so they have to be equal. So we know that one. We know that one. Okay, anybody else know another one we can find? Go ahead, Kylie.
1, you do 180 subtract 50 and 55.
Perfect. For 1, let's do 180 minus 50 minus 55. Grab your calculators. Help us out. 75? Okay. Alright, so now that angle is 75. Where now? Do you need another hint? Oh, Xander, you see something?
Wouldn't it be 55 plus 85 minus 180?
For which angle? You're right. Right here, Xander, notice we can figure out this entire triangle. We know this angle is 55, that's 85, so we can figure out angle 4. So do 180 minus 85 minus 55, and that'll give us angle 4. Shout out, what is it? 40. That is super nice. Because now that you know that this is 40, figure out angle 5 and angle 6. 6 is 40. How come? They're looking at each other and they're vertical angles. What's angle 5? Gabe, do you know what angle 5 is? Angle 5. It's like, help him out. 50? Too little. Angle 5 right here. Look, angle 4 and angle 5 form a linear pair. So angle 4 plus angle 5 has to equal 180. This one's 40, so that one has to be 140 is all you guys are going to say. Good job. We're almost done. That one's 140. Look at your picture. Can I give you a hint? Angle 8. Hint, angle 8. Shout out, what would angle 8 be? Yay, how come? Vertical angles. So this one's 65. Look, you know this one's 40, that one's 65. Find angle 7. Grab your calculators. 180 minus 65 minus 40. Is it 75?
Yes.
All right. You have one more and you have finished the entire puzzle. Kylie, how would you figure out angle 9?
You do 65, subtract 180 subtract 65.
Perfect, because it's a linear pair. What do you get? Oh man, good work.